Get in the morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hayesy on Nova.
Oh, Hayesy, this is where we revisit all the highs and the lows from the year. And do you know what someone said to me the other day, and I'm not joking? He goes, I had to listen to your show the other day. It's really good now.
Oh, jeez.
And he meant it as a compliment, but I'm like, what do you mean now?
There's a slight improvement across the year.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what someone said to me the other day?
What?
As well, whisk my ear.
Yeah.
Same goes, big nose. I'll never know what that meant.
What do you mean? Same
Anyway.
goes with nose. I love that.
Anyway, I thought we were just exchanging little sayings that's been exchanged to us, but that's all good.
No.
That's a compliment, though, isn't it?
No, that was an absolute sandwich from that bloke.
Yeah, right, okay.
The compliment buried inside a couple of really nasty burger buns.
Speaking of sandwiches, enjoy. How good's fashion, Joes?
Fashion.
When you think of fashion, I mean, of course, you probably think of all the people strolling over in the hot conditions in China right now.
Yeah, that's exactly where
That's
my
exactly
mind
what goes
went.
to mind, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Face canis have become popular in China as temperatures soar. Who saw this coming?
Not me.
Not me. Not anyone who has anything to do with fashion.
Face canis.
Yep, in scorching Beijing, face canis are the hottest new fashion trend. Surging temperatures are out of control. Face canis are full face masks with holes for the wearer's eyes and nose, separate sleeves to cover the arms, as well as wide-brimmed hats and lightweight jackets made out of UV-resistant fabric. They've become especially popular as well.
Do you have a photo there that I can peruse?
Basically, it looks like a balaclava,
Right.
but in hyper colours.
Yeah,
And
okay.
they're calling that a fashion trend.
So it's almost like Borat, but in reverse?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Almost, but for the face.
Yeah.
Nice little marketing campaign as well.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot
Face Kini.
that she wore for the first time today.
And they love it over in China.
Oh, wow. They're very
So
into their
marketable.
sun smart attire, aren't they?
Yeah,
in
they
China?
get it.
Like they do a lot of those hats that, have you seen the hats that just go right down over their face?
Yeah.
And I think, geez, I wonder how you can see.
And you're like, wow, that's almost covering up your whole body in terms of shade, not just the front of your face.
Yeah.
Big old-fashioned wide brim.
And like if you're walking down the street, you literally have a periphery of 18 centimetres in front of you.
Yeah, but fashion. You know what I mean? It's got me thinking, though. Oh, your fashion regrets over the journey.
Oh, dear. Do you have one today?
Oh, I've got to. What are you talking about? As in, do I have a memory? Get involved, 13 24 10. Your biggest fashion regrets. I used to smash the Von Dutch gear. Do you remember Von Dutch?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, my God. I reckon I saw Ben Cousins wearing it one time and I was like, that is cool. And then Ben went down a really interesting path.
Really dark past, didn't he? And you said, I don't think I'll wear Von Dutch
And
anymore.
I was like, do you know what? I think I'm going to ditch the Von Dutch gear.
Yeah, because if I keep wearing Von Dutch, I'm going to lead police on a car chase and end up in the Swan River trying to evade them. So no more Von Dutch for me.
I'm going to get a giant tattoo that says "such is life" on my guts. That's the path I'm heading down. I keep on wearing this stupid Von Dutch hat.
I had a couple of fashion regrets. Definitely in grade 10 when I went to my formal, Mum didn't have enough money to buy me a new dress, so I borrowed my friend's. And it was like a floral number. It was real floral, like as floral as you can get, and it had big like puffy sleeves.
Oh, my God.
And then I decided to match it with one of those like sun hats, so I looked like a woman from China. And my hair did fall. I wore a hat.
Oh my God. This is like that's as Tassie as it gets. It does not get more Tasmania than what you just said. Because we're all picturing it. First of all, was it the 60s? Oh my God, the big fluffy dress. You're like the female version in Dumb and Dumber when the boys dress up in their suits. Like incredible stuff.
So that was one of them. And then I went through a phase when I was single in my 20s. When I thought, I don't know who started it, I think it was Britney.
Yeah.
But you'd go out and you'd wear like a croppy top and a denim skirt and Ugg boots.
Yeah, yeah. Next minute you're on Dr. Phil. Hurling abuse. Catch me outside. How about that? That was actually Jody.
At least I'm not swimming the Swan River in a Von Dutch t-shirt.
That's true. All you can see is just the Von Dutch cap, just bobbing in and out of the water. That's me fleeing from a policeman because I've been done for drink driving over in Perth. Good rig though. That's what I will say. Ben Cousins, thank you very much. 13 24 10. Your biggest fashion regrets. Let's just out him, our boss as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were like,
you
do we
get
name him? Do we name him? Yeah, Josh McKay, whatever. What do you say? The man loves a V-neck.
Oh, does he?
Oh, he lives for a V-neck t-shirt. I'm convinced that he was born in a V-neck. Like he came out and I'm like, is this baby wearing a small V-neck?
It's not an excessive V. I do have to say, it's just a subtle V, but it's a V nonetheless. Each and every day, just Josh comes in his little V-neck.
Good, isn't it?
Oh well, at least he's not rocking Birkenstocks and socks.
Yeah, I know. That's where fashion and comfortability meet. I think.
Comfortability? Is that a word?
Comfortability. Yeah, that's what I'm rocking right now. 13 24 10. Your biggest fashion regrets. Go on, spill it because you're a better person now.
So
You talk about the past.
All those drugs have really affected your vocabulary there, Ben Cousins.
Vocabulary.
Catherine, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. Go for it. What was your disaster?
Well, there used to be a band, the Bay City Rollers, a Scottish band, and one of the singers was called Woody, and he wore a white jumper with a red big W on it,
Yeah.
and three-quarter pants with tartans, so we all got around wearing that same thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good. Beautiful.
A white jumper with W.
yeah. So did you say it was a handmade jumper, Catherine?
We spent ages fixing on a red W and then cutting off your jeans and sewing tartan on the side to make it look like Woody.
Yeah.
outfit.
Beautiful, Catherine. Well done.
We live and we learn.
I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't cut off their jeans and made them into jean shorts and then sat there for hours trying to fray it so it looked authentic? Who hasn't done that?
I mean, I haven't done it for weeks. Unbelievable stuff. Good morning to you, Noah. What's your fashion mistake that you made across the journey?
Hi, guys. My sister and I went to a wedding in Melbourne and we bought really lovely floral dresses in different hues.
Yeah.
But everyone over there was wearing very corporate burgundy black, like more formal type dresses, and we were thinking it was like, a sunny wedding. So we stuck out like sore thumbs. You could tell we were from Adelaide and not Melbourne.
Yeah, do you know what? And if it was,
It was
an Adelaide wedding, you'd absolutely nail it.
Yeah.
But then they're just so pretentious over in Sydney, Melbourne.
bad.
They'd be like, oh,
and we're
look at these
even
people
in
from
a
Adelaide.
photo. It's bad.
Oh, thank you, Nara. I mean, we fight so hard to be on par with Melbourne and Sydney, and then Nara goes and does that.
Yes, that's why they back us.
Come on, Nara.
But we do learn. Ashley, this is a good one. Your biggest fashion mistake?
Thin eyebrows.
Yes.
Oh,
That's the one.
I love a good eyebrow faux pas.
Oh, my
Come
God.
on, Ashley.
Like the thinner the better, hey, back in the day.
Oh, yes. I mean, did you pluck them? Did you wax them? How'd you get to your goal?
Plucked them, and it was taking years to grow them back.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Now some of the
But now
eyebrow.
it's
Yeah, it's
bushier,
gone the other
the
way.
better.
Exactly right. It's
Yeah.
like caterpillars that are on steroids on people's faces.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
Some big giant eyebrows getting around.
Yeah, there are.
There
That's
are some big ones going around.
it's a thing at the moment, Ash, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good.
Victoria, good morning. What was your fashion faux pas?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Great, thank you.
So back in the day, I'm talking maybe like 10 years ago, I religiously used to wear black tights and I wore denim shorts on top.
Oh my gosh. You were like,
Yeah.
you're like, I.
Religiously, I would rock up to school with them. Like when we had casual day, I would go to the shops in them.
Yeah.
All the time. I would have endless amount of black tights and then the shorts on top.
And the
you're
worst
like,
thing
oh.
was, it's 38 degrees.
Yeah.
Victoria's down
Yeah,
at
and I would
Henley
still wear
Beach
them.
with black tights and
Yeah.
denim shorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just determined not to find a mating partner. That's what I would say.
Oh, look, I haven't worn them in a while, but yeah, they will not be coming back.
Ah, good plan, Victoria.
They don't deserve a comeback.
No. Shara, your fashion faux pas, please.
Hi, how you going?
Good.
I had a single dad growing up, so I was probably about 10 or 11 years old, and Dad used to dress me in the old 50 cent Dada M&M sort of button-up shirts with the shorts.
Oh my
He
God.
thought it was really great, and he thought I was so cool, but yeah, nah, it really wasn't that great.
Oh, the Dada gear.
Yeah, and being a female, definitely got a few bullies in the day.
Oh, no. Poor Shara's going, Dad, I'm a girl.
Oh my But also,
Literally, casual days, rocking up in like Dada and all that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing to me, Dad?
yeah, jeez, I'll tell you what, like when you're wearing your best FUBU, you can't land a bloke. Oh, jeez.
One more quickly, Julia. Your faux pas, go for it.
Yes, the Adidas Snap tracksuit pants that you had to be cool when you snapped it up to your knees, like left it open so they flapped around. And then you'd wear them out to the pub, and that you could even snap them open a little bit higher.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's when you're really being edgy. You just undo another button on the side of the trackies.
Very edgy.
Julie, you weren't rocking a bum bag as well, were you?
No, I had the baggy T-shirt to go with it. Like back then, you just had to wear that baggy T-shirt with these baggy Adidas tracksuit pants that were snapped open.
I just love that Julia's at the pub and with each Chardonnay, snap, one more button.
Let's talk guinea pigs.
I've been waiting for you to say that.
That's a guinea pig sound, by the way.
Actual?
Aren't they cute little things?
Oh.
Fun little piece of information jumped onto my desk yesterday. In Switzerland, owning a single guinea pig is illegal due to their social nature and susceptibility to loneliness. So this law is based on the understanding that guinea pigs require interaction with their species for well-being. When one passes away, owners often seek another to ensure continued companionship. Love what they're doing in Switzerland. They treat their guinea pigs right.
But can I be devil's advocate here? So we're worried about guinea pigs' loneliness.
Yeah.
What about when you have humans? How do we ensure humans aren't lonely?
Get them a new one. When one passes on, you get them a new one. It's pretty simple.
Or make sure they don't wear Crocs.
It's called the Swiss guinea pig method. Yeah, it's all linked as well.
Isn't it?
Sometimes Crocs, quite often, 3 out of 4 times leads to loneliness.
And then don't start me with the Crocs with the little pin-on things on the end as well.
Oh, yeah. What about socks and Crocs?
Oh!
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, but lonely.
And just a word on guinea pigs as well. And we had a pet guinea pig. He was a rescue pig. His name was Bob. And he was by himself too, so he'd have been very lonely.
Oh, you would have been put in jail in Switzerland.
Yeah, I know. Gosh. Sorry about that, Roger Federer. The biggest and most ultimate animal of prey is the guinea pig.
Oh, really?
Anything could potentially eat a guinea pig. A guinea pig is scared of absolutely everything. I reckon I've seen a plant take out a guinea pig before. They are susceptible not just to loneliness, but also being eaten by everything.
You know sharks, when they're in the ocean, they're hungry. You know what they look for?
They're not looking for guinea pigs.
Oh.
They're better than that. If you see a guinea pig swim in the ocean, watch out. Got me thinking as well, some of the strange rules across the planet.
Oh, sure.
We're pretty much straight down the line here in Australia, but what about this in Poland? It's illegal to wear a Winnie the Pooh T-shirt. True story. Because, you know why?
Why?
He doesn't wear pants. Poland issued a ban on Winnie the Pooh around playgrounds and schools, finding the character a bit too risque for the likes of impressionable children. When you think about it, it makes sense. Winnie the Pooh, put some bloody pants on.
Oh, no. Hang on.
doing?
That's not fair. You don't wear pants some days, and we still all wear our Hayesy T-shirts.
Yeah, I've just got it. Yeah. I've just got this big red Nova shirt, just like Winnie the Pooh, covering up my big gut. So you can't see, just like Winnie, you can't see what's going on anyway because my guts is covering it up.
What else?
So innocent. Cut back on the honey, champion. You must walk your dog daily in Rome. Rome's strict laws against animal cruelty include walking your pet dogs. If an owner does not walk their dog once a day at a minimum, they could be fined $625. That's good.
How are we tracking that?
That's a very good point. Because if you're a traffic cop,
Yep.
you're not getting as much respect as you probably deserve. But what if you're a dog walking cop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And all you're saying is interaction, you're getting interaction with dogs. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's lovely. I'd be in big trouble because sometimes I look at Sid and I go, you haven't been walked for days.
Yeah, Sid's like, I haven't been walked. Correction, weeks actually, sweaty. No, don't call me sweaty. Finally, Joe, I'll leave it with this. It's illegal to reincarnate without permission in China. Tibetan Buddhist monks are not allowed to reincarnate after they die unless they have been granted permission from the government. So I'm not really sure how they enforce this. China is definitely known for having some strict laws. So we're talking about respect levels.
Yeah.
And you've got your traffic cops, you've got your dog walking cops.
Yeah.
What about the reincarnation cops?
Yeah.
And what sort of salary is that too, by the way?
But also, how do you go about sort of applying for permission to reincarnate? Is that like when you rock up to Service SA to renew like your license and stuff? Hey, excuse me, take a number.
Take a number. You only have to wait for 2 hours. Stare shaming. Yeah. It is absolutely a thing. Just a quick reminder as well. Best caller this morning, going to pick yourself up a little school holiday package, $100 Reading Similar voucher and $200 Beach House voucher, and go on the draw for Jodie and Hayesy's winter weekend escape. They do things a little bit different over in Hong Kong, Joe.
Oh, what's happening in honkers?
I've always said that. I don't think they call it honkers.
Oh, I do.
As far as I know. Are you sure?
Ever been to Joe Bananas at honkers?
No.
Okay, that's the thing.
Okay, that's the thing, apparently. Hong Kong minister wants people to shame smokers by staring at them in public. Yeah, well done. Hong Kong's Secretary for Health, Lo Chung Mao, has proposed an unconventional method to discourage smoking in public areas. He suggested that citizens should stare disapprovingly at smokers violating non-smoking zones, even in the absence of law enforcement officers. Love this.
Okay.
The power of a dirty look.
A dirty stare. A dirty chai stare.
Bring this in. Bring this in across, every state. I could see Peter Malinowskis getting behind this.
Yeah.
You see something untoward happening, you just give him a big old death stare.
Yeah, big old dirty stare.
And if my stares could talk, geez, they'd be aggressive.
What would they say?
A lot of situations, particularly in traffic.
Yeah.
They'd say, you absolute piece of baloney, drive better. Geez, I've got some good examples for you.
Go on then.
Where do I start in traffic? Probably if someone cuts you off and you pull up next to them.
Yeah.
And then you do the stare and then you wait as soon as they look at you and then you mutter something under your breath. They can't hear you, obviously. And then look away.
Yeah.
And you hope that they can lip read. But also one for me is, when you stop at a traffic light or you're about to and there's a car, 2 cars ahead and you want to go left, but the car ahead of you has got about 3 or 4 metres in front of it. Instead of going right up to the tailgate, they're stuck behind and you can't go left.
You can't go left because they're too arrogant.
Oh, my God.
To be aware of their surroundings and go, I need to move ahead here so that person behind me, that's called consideration.
It is. It's not just you on the road, you giant knob. Am I right? Give them a disapproving stare. Stare shame them.
Like when people like you stare shame me.
Yeah.
You know what I like to do?
What's that?
Just have a little giggle at them.
Oh, it makes us so hungry.
I know.
It's so funny. You know what? We thought we'd bring in the unofficial, we can only assume that she's the queen of stare shaming, and that is Newsread Abby. I just feel like this could be right up your alley.
This is so in your wheelhouse,
Do you
mate.
see the trophy for Handball Blitz? I think I need one for resting bitch face. Anyway, I am one who does it. Well, I do it for a lot of different things, but my biggest thing is people who stop in doorways.
Yeah.
Or stop in places where people are walking, whatever, blah, 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 and people stop right there.
Yeah.
I don't want to admit this. Usually I will literally stop and stand there staring at the people who are all congealed in the spot until they go, oh, sorry, and then they'll move out the way, and then I usually walk off and do a shaking my head, as I walk off.
Yeah.
So,
I can imagine too there'd be a timer in your head. You're like, all right, let's do this, and I'm going to stand there and stare, and 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, 4 seconds. Okay, not bad.
100%. I cannot stand people who stand in where people are walking through. Get out the way.
It's very good. Or you were going to get smacked in the face with a really shameful stare from Newsreader Abby. Good morning to you, Zara.
Good morning.
You got one?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of live theatre, and I'm not a fan of people that don't turn their phones off.
Oh,
if a
my
phone
gosh.
goes off in live theatre, I'll do the full turnaround, twist the neck behind, daggers.
And it's like, is that a Nokia?
That happened in Mary Poppins the other week.
It did
went off.
right in a silent scene. There's a reason they tell you to turn that off. Same as if you're talking in the theatre, I will daggers.
I've got one. What about when you're at the airport and you're standing at the baggage carousel and there's always a dude whose bag hasn't come yet, but he's taking up all the real estate right next to it. So when you go to get your bag, you're like, get the out of my way, man.
Inconsiderate.
Like, wait until your bag's coming and then you can converge on the carousel. Until then, step the hell back.
Let's go to Jess. It's been involved with some stare shaming there, Jess?
Yeah, definitely.
What have you got?
When customers bring in $50 worth of coins and you got to count it out and you hold up the whole line.
Oh, no.
Exactly right. I don't want to go hard on any particular groups, but is it the elderly?
Yeah,
Mainly?
mainly, or
Kids?
the ones that have been saving up their 5-cent pieces for their smoke the next week.
Oh, right. Where do you work, Jess?
Drake's.
Ah, right.
Okay,
Okay. So
makes
people
sense.
are coming in for their cigarettes with $51 coins. Oh, my God. Oh, no. You poor thing.
You must,
Worse.
Jess, you must have the most outrageous frowning lines.
I don't age well, that's all right.
Oh, Jess. Oh, thank you for your call this morning.
Good morning, Kirsty.
Good morning, guys. Now, I don't need a stare because I've got an 8-year-old daughter who she basically just puts it out there. So if anyone crosses us at all, she just basically says, "You right?"
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
right.
and you're right, exactly. And I don't know where she gets the English accent from, but still. And everyone sort of just looks around and stares at us, and she just keeps on going. And I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Oh.
I feel like I just want to disappear.
Oh, So she's
being an
she's dishing it out, is she, Kirsty?
She's dishing it out, and I'm not confrontational, so I'm sort of like just hiding behind my 8-year-old.
Oh,
So throwing her in there.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, as long as they get the message, if it is via an 8-year-old, then message received. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Thank you so much, Kirsty. Have a
Very
great
good
day.
stuff.
Sometimes I think you're mad at me when you look at me like in a when you look, your confused face looks
Yeah,
angry
I know.
sometimes.
It's angry, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm always confused. You should see what my angry face actually looks like.
Oh, really? What about when your angry face like blends in with your confused face? Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, God. Are we talking about my face?
Yes.
Oh, gross.